All right. See, that's going. That'll be going soon. There we go. Here's my headset. There we go. Cool. Now, where am I? Alright, so I'm specifically not going there and I'm going everywhere else. Alright, I already did that. Alright. Da 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 bum 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 bum. Let's go here. And then we're gonna go over. I have unspent ability points. We got this one, and this one fully done. Um, let's see. Fire does more damage. And then, um, let's go ahead and increase Constitution. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. People of murder. Alright, so I got. And this, and then this. Cool, cool. Just come over here and grab this real quick. this?
Something tells me the Godless didn't bar that door.
Alright. It's just desert? But I'd die if I'd fall off this.
Just one measly dungeon. How bad can it be?
No, Dario. I'm not doing this.
This is your fault. You went soft on that merchant. Barely nicked him. Reckon he lived and ratted us out to the constable. So we're gonna lay low in these ruins and sit on our haul. Who knows? Maybe we'll find treasures inside that'll make us rich.
Rich? You're gonna kill us all. Wow's eyes. Who are you?
Alright. I'm just someone passing by. You just admitted to theft and murder. You broke the law. I'm about to be your worst nightmare. I'm just someone passing by.
Well, keep moving. No one wants you here.
I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have listened to you. First you said we should come to the Living Lands, and I went with you.
Stealing from that merchant was your idea, though. And credit where credit is due. It was a solid one.
Now you want me to break into some dungeon full of traps? I've had it.
Kuta, bow. If it bothered you that much, you should have said so.
I don't have enough might. Attack, so you're the bandits the constable wants dead. Are you two done? Surrender peacefully and no one gets hurt.
Told you we should have gone into the ruins instead. I told you it'd be simpler. Now look what happened. Shut up and draw your blade already. We can argue after we kill this sanctimonious little shit.
You guys not... You broken?
Last 10.
Ow.
Worth
Hey.
and roll.
Have fun with these.
Loose end.
Point for you! That's one for us.
Oh, that was the bounty? Oh, okay. Okay. Birds. Birds aren't real, yo. Pew 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 pew. Alright, so now something over here. Nope, nothing over here. Nothing over there. I was wrong. We just go over here. That's probably how you get over here without killing anybody. I'm sure you can beat this entire game without killing a single person. I don't know how. But I'm sure it's a thing you can do. Grab this box. And then we'll go here. Jump up there. Okay. Is there a reason to jump up here? No. Alright, well, there's stuff down there. We'll wait on that. Yep. Yep. Rockets. Those real quick. Nothing over there. Ooh, almost messed that up. Nope. Let's go down here. Have to recheck for treasure over here. Nice. Cool. Save real quick. Go to the ruins.
Egworth and Roth!
Danger. Do not pull over under any circumstance. Hmm. Really makes me want to pull that lever. And that lever. Oh, well, encumbered. Alright, well then we'll just stash this. Oops. That stash, I guess. Not well. Yeah, well. Hold on. Over here, stash these. Oh, I have so much money in my inventory right now. I don't have actual money, but I have stuff to sell. What happens if I pull this lever? Alright, I'm gonna see what happens. Saved. Safe scum. Science.
You're one of those people who takes requests, not orders, aren't you?
Huh. Neat.
Wouldn't want to be near those when they fall.
What ball?
Big mistake.
Ow. You're not supposed to stop me.
And roll.
Look easy when you
On your right. And roll.
Oh, here's the
Eon Seek.
Bandit's journal. Rumor has it some old man in Thirdborn has a bunch of treasure in an old godless ruin. Me and the lads are going to find it. Damn, the old man has a lot of traps in here. Can't find the treasure though. Where is it supposed to be anyway? Mata swears she just heard a bear. I told him he's full of it. Bears don't live in the desert. Everyone knows that. Still, if he did hear something, we'd better be careful. I don't like the look of these rooms. There are a lot of bears in this desert. That is kind of weird. Kind of warm for bears. So, I see. I see. Yep. Totally didn't miss that. I got it. Got another one. Got the third. Got all the way over here. First, we'll finish out what's over here. Dead bandit. Dead bandit. Alright. Oh, that sucked. Let's get up here. Get over here. Open this.
Come on now. And roll. Lock 10. Coming from your right. Lock 10. Make work and roll. Make work and roll.
You.
Make work and roll. You're not looking so good. We make a good squad.
This one? Nope. There we are. Yeah, a few of these. Locked box. Another one. Saw that coming. Alright. Okay, there's no mini map in this place. Okay, so I came from over there. Something's gonna hurt me real bad right here. No? Interesting. There's a bounty. Stain notes. Damn thieves didn't think they'd resort to explosive charges. Took out their whole squad in one of the more complex waterways. No chance to salvage. Rerouting to accommodate. Also, check on Orsa. So what does this do? Desert's bounty. Resistance to fire and frost. Put that away.
Did I see something move up there?
Dirt brown key. For what? Okay. Clearly not for this chest. Right there. Might as well go up there, you know? this one? Warning, one of these buttons is meant to open the door to treasure, but I forgot which one. The other activates a flame trap. I hope you pick the right one. Oh? Yeah, I figured. Oh, hey, bear.
Over here! Make worse than wrong! Need a minute. Worse than wrong! Nice shot!
Ready? Hmm. How do I get up there? How? How? Interesting. Oh, I don't know how to go there. I'm not figure it out. I'm over here. Oh, probably up here. Oh. Uh-huh. 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 So you can't undo that? You can't undo that. Part of the Leviathan.
Yes, of course. Everything but the treasure was trapped. How silly of me to assume otherwise.
Oh, so that opened up that. Aha. Weather Journal. The dawn is red and the sea is calm. Today is a day, and if Old Man Hosa was right, the Leviathan will be a day's journey to the northeast. Ampar and I will show all of Thirdborn who its best hunters are. I can't wait to see the shock on Thomas' face. It's been a day and seas are choppy. Looks like a storm is forming from the east. They should pass us by. And I trust Ampara to get us around the worst of it. Another day, and we saw the beast's fin crest the water. We're close now. Ampara is worried about the storm and wants to turn back, but I told her we'll be hauling the beast back home before it comes close. We can't stop now. The beast is dead, so is Ampara. We found the Leviathan, but Ampara was right. The storm was on top of us. I harpooned its tail, and when the beast breached, she speared its eye. The creature went mad and crushed her boat, but with the storm I couldn't reach her. I should have listened to her. I was a fool. It took 2 days to get back. When Thomas saw the beast's body, he declared a celebration. No one realized Ampara was missing. I can't tell them. Not now. Not when they're already drinking. I need to hide this. I need to hide everything. Kith, I've noticed Ampara's absence, and rumors are starting to spread. Some say she returned to the homeland. Others think she's abandoned Thirdborn. But what can I do now? How can I tell them that they drank to her death before they even knew she was missing? No bet. No, better to die with a secret than shame us all. Okay. Alright. Further secrets, I think. That goes that way. That one goes in here. Oh, this is that lady's boat. Oh. Later thing. Alright, now we come over here. Uh, oh, okay. Alright, we talk to you. What? Man, I'm tired. Only streaming till 11 today. War out. But we'll start by doing this here. Getting this quest set up. What's it say? Note as a fix to the statue miraculously legible despite its clear age. Marat, if you come back, know that I broke your statue on purpose. It's because you're an idiot and you should be punished. Not for your ridiculous quest. Dimitri would still be here. He went out there because of you. So I'm destroying your statue. You had a terrible eye for proportions anyway. Okay. Because if this guy's statue. Porter's note. The handwritten note is cramped, ugly, and almost unreadable. Only a few sentences are legible. Peregrine trinkets are going to be worth something one day, though. Just have to wait. Let the demand grow. Hopefully no one will find my collection before then. Ooh, oh! There we go. Get out of that nightmare.
This is surreal. And the perfect place to set up shop if you're an archmage. I hadn't had a chance to see all this before. It's magnificent. Come on, let's go introduce ourselves to an archmage.
Yes, let's.
Beware, Outlander. A fiend haunts these lands of such beauty and terror that a mere glance could unravel your courage.
Yeah. Beware of who? Ring? Beware of who? Inquisitor? Thanks, but I have no time for this. Inquisitor Lupin?
No, I speak of Reengrim. A cold heart beats in her chest, starved of love or mercy, like the frozen breath of Rimagond. Do not seek her out! Spare yourself my awful fate!
Fortunately, I need her help. Why did you go look for Ringrim? What awful fate. You seem fine. Right, I'm leaving now. You seem fine.
Well, I don't feel fine. I sought the Archmage to conquer my fear of death, to keep Berith at bay. But Reengrim, her help came at a terrible cost. She showed me how I'm going to die. And it's more awful than I could have imagined. I'm going to be trampled to death by wild horses. I have yet to see a horse in the living lands, but that just means they could be around any corner.
Arcane Scholar, stay away from the wow plains and you'll be fine. Death finds us all eventually. There's power in knowing how it will happen. Don't let Ringrim scare you. Find a better way to die. Just stay away from horses then? Look at the time I should be going. Stay away from the...
But I've always wanted to see the plains. Oh, fine. Now be gone, Outlander. Guard your mind and soul, for the Archmage of Terror haunts the living lands.
Sure.
Beware.
Sure. I'm gonna take this. And these, because nobody seems to be using them. And, just be going. Farewell, toodaloo, bye-bye. That's not terrifying at all.
And rock! Rock 10!
Another glorious battle.
Even more bodies. Oh gosh.
Gosh. It's made out of bodies. Superb. Corrupted object. Neat.
This is it. Ringrim was definitely here.
You
So,
think?
why couldn't you just put that on a sign? These ice corpses are excessive.
Yes, but look at them. The artistry is sublime. Can you imagine having enough finesse to make all this?
I can't imagine wanting to. If you gotta deal with an archmage to stop the Dream Scourge, so be it. But be careful with this Ringram character. This place has given me a bad feeling I can't shake.
A spell. And a very clever one. Ringrim's using her illusions to make people choose to stay away. Everyone except us.
I forgot what my face looked like. That's terrifying. Can you dispel the magic? I have a bad feeling about this. Maybe we should turn back. Can you dispel the magic?
Of course I probably can. All spells have a counter. You just have to know what it is. But we can figure that out later. Right now, we have to focus on what's at the end of that passage.
What matters is getting the garden. And what matters is the garden getting there before Ludwig. Have you used this type of magic before? I trust you, but our lives are in your hands.
Precisely. Chances are we'll die. But if we don't, we stop Ludwig and get into the ruins. So, win-win.
Right.
Yatsley, you must have been a Rowatayan admiral in a past life.
Let's get going. Oh, and stay close.
Think they're welcoming us?
How do I... How do I... How do I... Ooh. How... Nope. 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 What kind of sword was this? Is it... It's E! E!
That's done. Well, it's done.
I'm so steep.
Oh, I thought Ringram was all about illusions. This place is cold.
Stay close. Ringrim's trying to scare us off, but we won't let her, will we?
Cool. Nothing.
Oh, what a frosty welcome. I'm covered in fur and even I'm freezing. Are her illusions really so powerful? It's just a trick, Convoy. A well-crafted cold trick. Keep moving.
Oh, hey, stop.
What a Any student of Zarib's and their weaponry would be thrilled.
I just walk through it. Okay. Cool.
Ah, visitors. Do you know what this moment calls for? A beautiful, macabre story that lingers in the mind.
Uh-huh.
You wish to find me in my tower? You'll have to wait until I tell this tale.
Uh-huh.
We gotta get into that tower? I hope Yardsley brought her ladder.
There's got to be a way. Let's snoop around.
Land shaped in the dreamer's image, not with stone or axe, but with essence. Songs of ancient magic. Could we sing to them?
Child's play.
More corrupted Adra? Sure is.
Once, a very important statue fell to pieces, and an entire village perished because it wouldn't put the statue back together again.
Oh good. Skeletons. Just the thing to brighten up the place. Envoy, watch your left!
Ah.
And roll! 10!
Boom. Oh, that's right. Monk.
You can make the decision the village could not and restore the statue. I will see you inside my tower.
Oh, so Green Grim is a showgirl.
Stand back.
Oh, I got. Ow. What a nerd.
Who's ready for more?
Just go. Ooh, that's cool.
This one's mine.
We've got company!
Make work and run! Okay. And run! Make work and run!
Walk like it's hard.
It's really pretty.
The village was on the verge of destruction, but still they argued.
How interesting. The way it's sculpted, it's like he's reaching out or begging.
This is how ghost stories start.
Archmagi truly are inscrutable creatures, aren't they?
Either they didn't put any work into this area, or my computer's not liking the game. It's a strong possibility for a lot of things.
Looks like that piece you found fits in this statue.
This must be the statue mentioned in the story. Let's check around here once more. A hint. Oh, and Ringrim left us a book. Let's see what it says.
Well, what does it say?
There once stood a village protected by a statue. It kept the air crisp, the land fertile, and the people safe. For a time, the village prospered. For a time, there was the thought that the winter would never come. But then the statue shattered, and winter did come, and the village could not make a decision to save itself.
Wonder what impasse it's talking about. That's all the book said. Is she threatening us? Could you repeat that again? Is she threatening us?
She's an archmage. She doesn't have to threaten people. First things first, let's get those statue pieces.
Keep your eyes open and your hand on your hilt. Nothing about this place feels right. Coming in hot.
I remember why I got bored. fights aren't challenging. It's got a very simple gameplay loop. The exploration is nice, but there's so many uninteresting fights in it
Child's play.
that it kind of like sucks the fun out of the story. Like, and the fact that it doesn't like let me like
That's done.
I have to have the companions with me. To go. You what, mate? I have to have the companions with me to be able to play the game is pretty unwanted. But you know. Like this. Like, what's and then I get stuck at the stuck in things. I don't know.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this game.
And rock!
Come and get
And rock! And rock!
This game's lost its fun.
The village wanted safe.
You're here for my Audra piece, aren't you? You can't have it.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too, dearie.
I'll die without the Audra. Please, don't take it from me. I don't want to die.
That's an Audra piece from the statue, isn't it? Why do you have it? I wasn't expecting someone here. Who are you? What's happening? Are you okay?
What statue? What are you talking about? Why shouldn't I have the Audra piece? It's mine.
Interesting. This must be another illusion.
This can't be real. This is one of Ringworm's tricks, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Just please let me keep this.
I'm taking it.
I told the other villagers I need it. I understand everyone's in danger, but I don't want to die. Don't take the Audra piece from me. I'll do anything. Please!
You can't keep it, but we can save others with your help.
Is there no other way? Why does it have to be me who dies? Please. Please. No.
If the village had been as
Poor man.
Don't care. Die.
Was he a real person
Thanks.
once? Did all that happen to him?
And why force
indifferent.
us to make that choice? Why the cruelty?
Well, for better or worse, I can't wait to find out more.
Mangled statues and bitter fables. None of this comes from a healthy mind. Or soul.
I'm sure they go somewhere. Let's go.
Ringram seems... fun.
I want to keep this. I'm gonna go back through there. Get to that water thing I didn't go through. So I went up over there. What's over here? A treasure box. Probably Audra. Yep. Cool. Right.
Aye, aye.
You asshole!
Make worth and rot!
Just like the good old days.
Okay.
That's done.
Alright. Cool, cool, cool. You see, like, if I just did this part and I didn't have to, like, do an unnecessary fight that was a time waster.
Is necessary.
Cause, like,
We've got all the pieces. Quick, quick, put them in. Oh, I want to see how all of this works.
okay.
Off we go.
Cool. See, like, that
Here
part
goes.
without any of the fighting would be
Whatever
cool.
happens, I hope it leaves our party intact.
We're going into an Archmage's tower. It'll all be fine. Oh, at least exciting.
Oh, you made it. Unfortunately.
Hastily written note in Ingram's hand affixed to the bottom of a glass case. Adopted far too many of these things, no signs of them being the source of the dream scourge, which makes no sense whatsoever. Must keep looking on a few months though.
I still have reading to do. Amuse yourself with these skeletons while I finish this paragraph.
See, like,
Stop the sound.
why?
From an arch.
So many parts of this game feel like they put a lot of work into, and then other parts that feels like just flat out lazy. I don't know. I'm not saying like they didn't do a good job. They did. It just needs. I don't know. I'm no longer having fun playing it. It's just the worst. 'Cause I enjoy playing it sometimes. Lately though, just not feeling it.
Take worth and rot! Seek! Worth and rot! Okay! And rot!
It's just
On your left.
unnecessary wave after unnecessary wave.
me catch my breath. Make work and roll.
Oh, look at the three of you. It's like something out of a book. A godlike of an unknown deity, a long-lost Rawatayan, and a rainbow-colored wizard. All looking for a garden, from what I've gleaned.
It is her. We felt the pluck of her fingers outside our door, searching. For us? Our prison? Who is she? What does she seek?
My little puzzle was very clever, wasn't it? A challenge and a parable, all
No,
at once.
it wasn't
Where I'm
challenging.
from, hospitality usually involves a mug of cold ale and a plate of warm cookies.
Oh man, I can't even play this game right now. I'm not even kind of enjoying it. All right, I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna save and then play something else because I don't know, man. I'm not even liking this a little bit. I've read widely enough to know that village and its statue never existed. What was this all about? What was all of that about? I could have done without being attacked by skeletons again. It was very impressive, Archmage. We only want to get to the garden. I could have done without the
Fear
skeletons.
peels away all of one's pretense. Mortals are their most sincere when they're under stress. Also, I needed to finish my reading. Although it would have been amusing if you died for it. Huh? What did you think I was trying to tell you with the puzzle?
That you're a monster with a strange sense of humor, that people need to be sacrificed for the greater good. In this wait, we need to get to Naku Kubel before Inquisitor Ludwin does. Please, we need to open a path to godless roots.
Two hands of Adir, reaching for the same thing. Sadly, both of them miss. Sorry, but I'm not opening the path.
If you don't, Ludwin will come here and tear her way in. Why not? The entire fate of the living lands is at yours. Why not?
I came to the Living Lands because the sickness here, this dream scourge, fascinated me. This plague shouldn't exist. It can't, and yet it does. The essence of the Living Lands is falling into chaos and entropy. It's more powerful than anything I've seen. I suspect it has something to do with how the Adra has been severed from the rest of the world. I believe the answers lie in the ruins, but the essence there is so strong it's blocking my spell work, which has never happened before. Ever. No one enters Naku Kubel until I get to the bottom of this. Sorry.
You said that I was a godlike of an unknown deity. That isn't true. There's a good reason why you can't enter those runes. You might not be able to enter those runes, but I might. That isn't true.
Curiouser and curiouser. What is so special about you, godlike? You have my interest. Show me if you live up to it.
The Living Lands has a god named Sapado, and I am their godlike. The powerful essence you're sensing comes from a god named Sapado. A god named Sapado is trapped here and asking for me to free them.
A trapped god? A god I did not know about? Well, that's fatally exciting. I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone, trapped in the severed Adra. This explains so much. My magic being ineffective, the essence here being so intense. And you, godlike, with your unfamiliar appearance. You're the missing key to the lock, sealing Naku Kubel.
Then let me in. You have the rune. You can have the runes, and I can find the way to the garden. You think I can open the runes? Well, will you let me go to Sapado then? I won't be a pawn in whatever game you're playing.
Don't take this the wrong way, but in a different life, I'd have flayed you for my study. You are a godlike of this strange, isolated, possibly miserable god. A piece of them resides in you. I have no doubt that like will recognize like. You will open the gates to Naku Kubel, and I will study this metaphysical aberration up close. Go. Find your so-called garden. Report your findings to me. Perhaps there is more to this than either of us alone can see.
Thank you, Archmage. Happy to do the dirty work for you. You're not shocked about the discovery of a new god, but what severed the Adra here from the rest of the world? You're not interested in the garden, so thank you. Let me
My
go.
thanks in return, godlike. It's not often that Kith, or really anything at all, can surprise me. I wish you luck on your journey, if you believe in such things. Just keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the same path. I'm sure you'll survive. If not, well, lovely to have met you. Let's hope you remain unscathed. And you, Orlan, you seem a clever one. Take my grimoire. It will allow you to dispel the barrier I have set before the ruins. You have talent. Not any mage can dispel my illusions. Perhaps when this is over, we should speak again.
You want to speak again? Yeah, of course. Can't wait.
Look at her. Making new friends. Learning new spells. They grow up so fast.
Where are the runes exactly? Just be sure you actually do know where the runes. I know where the runes are. We've been to them.
There's no shame in ignorance, Envoy. Only a denial of such. Either way, I do know where they are. The ruins are far in the northwest. The people here have named that area the Deadfall Highlands. No more wasting time. Off you go. Use the teleporter behind me to leave. Or jump, I suppose, if you're feeling brave.
This just happened, right? I didn't imagine it. Reengrim liked me? And my spellcraft! And she gave me her grimoire. Look, isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
Happy we made it out alive. We're qualified. You paste. Fuck.
You were incredible. Thank you for trusting me.
I'm just glad we're all still in one piece.
Yes, and I must say, your strength is remarkable. We couldn't have done it without you. With Ringrim's grimoire, I think we can go to the ruins and find the garden.
And as long as nothing's burning, we're still ahead of Ludwig.
Then there's no time to waste. I must prepare for Naku Kubel. As must you.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to head into ancient ruins.
Abilities. Wizard. Oh. Electricity. So now I zippy zap and fire more. Alright. What games do I got here? Because I'm okay, so I got what do I got here? I've got Grounded. Stalker 2, got Atom Fall. Oh, I don't know. I'm not really interested in playing games right now. I think that's the main problem. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Maybe it's because I don't want to. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and minimize that. Um,
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
all right. Let's see this here.
Approach, prisoner. Show yourself, child.
All right. Let's see here. So we're gonna go with how do I be how do I be how do I how do I how do I how do I There we go. Cool. Can I be an... Here we go with that. And then hair color. Yep, white. Doesn't get eyebrows. Harkonnen. Doesn't. No eyebrows. No eyebrows. Beard. This one? Yes. So then we'll go here. Or that one. That's not happening. Nope, we'll have it all the way over. Eye details. Not doing any of that. Not doing any of that. Skin dark circles. Sure. You don't get any. You don't get any. Sure. Now, let's see here. We want... Yes. Body tattoo style. Eh. Eh. I get that one. That looks cool. I like this one. Yeah. And no. No. I like this one. I like that color. Green. I'll just keep it black. This. I'll also go with black. Alright. Call that good. Accept that character?
Have they told you what I am?
Yeah.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where were you born?
Heavily heavily industrialized volcanic world. The baronial seat of House Harkonnen is controlled by a network of dense urban enclaves. Dialogue trait deception unique emote Harkonnen curse Chusik. Rich and verdant. Every world of no. No. Let's try that again. I like that one.
The machine world. They skirt dangerously close to breaking the prescriptions of the Butlerian Jihad.
Butlerian Jihad. Alright.
The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfallushas. A place for every man, and every man in his place.
I forgot how,
Where
like,
is your place?
many of the words just sound educated castes that serves the great houses administers imperial bureaucracy. Bondsmen are known casually as citizen class. Okay, caste reserved for essential members of a noble household or retinue. Not familiar are afforded certain privileges and protections by their status. Vast peasant labor force that drives the imperial engine. Pions are bound to the fief in which they live and are considered the property of their lord. I think bondsmen.
There is always work to be done. And millions like you to do it.
Okay.
You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
Alright. Revered throughout the Imperium, Swordmaster of the Fallen Ganaz, school still represent the pinnacle of fighting prowess in the known universe. Swordsmaster, close quarters aggression, starting ability deflection, enter a defensive stand to deflect a dart attack. Meh. Shadowy, all-female order with a deliberately obscure agenda. Depths of the sisterhood are prized by the nobility and feared by the rest of the Imperium. Training Bene Gesserit, physical mastery and manipulation. Voice, compel. Use the voice to force someone towards your position from afar. A Mentat, a secretive and insular organization. The Order of Mentats conditions their adherents to store and analyze vast amounts of data at superhuman speeds. Oh, that's the living computer people. Recon and strategy. Deploy a suspensor buoy dart projector that uses motion detection to cover a field of fire. A trooper. Every great house of the Sarad fields its own standing army of standing army of house guard. Backbone of these formations are career soldiers known as troopers. Offense and demolition. Shoot a barb that attaches to a surface, launching you towards that position. I think I'm gonna be a wizard.
I have heard of our sisters giving training outside of the chapter house. It is frowned upon. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
I have spoken
Come
truth.
here. Kneel. Put your hand in the box.
Hmm. I'm not enthusiastically consenting to this.
I hold at your neck the Gomjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
No.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Cool. Cool, so that's cool. Cool. I'm gonna run the benchmark with OBS going and my bullshit going over here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking like a fun game. Computer seems to be handling it pretty well. Stay at about 66 degrees on the CPU. 66 degrees Celsius. It's not supposed to be in Celsius. I don't understand Celsius. I wonder why it does that. So the average FPS is 143.5. Harco Village is 153. Handward merges is 182. CPU, GPU, refresh rate is 60. Resolution. Yep. Cool. So I can set everything to at least high. And have a few things on ultra. That's cool. Wish my 4080 hadn't died. Got the 4060 now. So that was working. That's worth it. How do I cool. Alright. There we go. That was cool. That looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Probably I do not pre-purchase anything. As a life rule I have.
Welcome to Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the universe. Dune Awakening is a multiplayer survival game on a massive scale, where the open, ever-changing world ensures exploration remains a vital activity. Join us as we traverse the breathtaking landscapes and uncover what the sands have hidden. Follow in the footsteps of the native Fremen and learn to overcome the deadly environment. Collect materials to craft a shelter, still suit, and your first vehicle, then venture into the desert. With a scanning module installed, you can scan for resources in smaller areas, or climb the highest peaks to launch a survey probe, revealing large swaths of terrain and important locations like shipwrecks or abandoned Imperial testing stations. Traverse difficult terrain with tools like the Shigawire Claw and Suspensor Belt, and claim powerful tech and gear. Expand your fleet of vehicles and upgrade them with new modules to suit your playstyle. From the cockpit of the iconic Ornithopter, even the most remote expanses of Arrakis are within your reach. In the deep desert, massive Coriolis storms regularly sweep across the land with monstrous power, changing the entire map every week. As new
I
resources
just
and
had my
secrets are revealed,
keyboard break.
the race to survey the vast new landscape begins anew.
That's cool.
Be the first to mark the location of precious resources, and give the map to your allies, or sell it to other players on the exchange. Here, there are no paths to tread, only power to claim. This is infinite exploration. This is Arrakis.
Alright. So there's this. Is there a way? What does each thing get us here? So we could pre-purchase for 50 bucks. Um, Standard edition. So deluxe edition and ultimate edition get you what, 5 extra days? I'm okay with that. I don't need that. Season pass comes with those too. All right. You get free armor. You get a palace building set and some art. Pre-order gets you the head start. Okay. Okay. Not included in standard edition. That's fair. Yeah, I'm okay with all that. I don't really need any of that. All right. What does it recommend? I have an i9, whatever the hell, the newest one. Okay. I had plenty of storage. You click here to see them. Okay. Mm, okay. Apparently, there's a whole. Yeah, let's go ahead and ignore that. Don't care. Okay. I forgot how terrible. Alright, so there's no point in looking at any of those. It's all just BS. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Is there another? Let's watch this one.
Few survive this world. But those who do awaken. The desert wants you dead, off-worlder. If the sands don't take you, the storms will swallow you whole. But you don't have to walk this path alone. In every danger, there is opportunity. The foundation of something greater.
Oh, you can
Power
build your own
waiting
ornithopter?
to be harnessed. Desert power. Some claim to rule this planet. But Arrakis is yours to explore. To fight for. To conquer. But there are forces beyond even your control. Master Arrakis, and it will open your mind. This is your path to awakening.
That's yeah. I'm pretty hyped for this game, I think. All right. Got a month for that to come out though. Trash puzzle games that are actually just puzzles. Hmm. And there's a huge increase in like card games. Not interested in any of that. There's a new Fleet Dangerous update for a new ship. There's a new 7 Days to Die update. New The Rising update. Cool. Satisfactory update that's live. I have been out of touch with work, taking up so much of my time. Sort by hours played. Jeez. Well, I think that's all for today, guys. It was a wonderful time with you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoy work. I'm gonna send you off to the ferrets. Oops, if I could spell ferrets, that'd be cool. Ferrets, raid them. Right now.